until the Primal Beast gets a blink and just smashes you into the ground, you're gonna be safe. Or Jing and Cox with it comes from that mid lane where now Scam is going to be rotating as well. He has had enough of his mid laner being annoyed, and Ori has had such a bad time in this lane, but now he might be actually getting a kill. There it is. He has tracked up Mac. Not enough mana, not enough HP, not enough resources in general to continue the chase, and it is going to be the first blood for AZURE. Going into the hands of Ori, the hero, the player that most definitely needed it. Mac with a haste rune. Is this a chase down? Ori will have an onslaught in a couple of seconds, has the 9 stick charges and a fairy fire, doesn't use it. And the question is, even if he had, would it have saved his life? Probably not. So in the end, maybe a good decision just to accept his death. And why? I think he didn't spot him. Has the phase boots looking towards Bach. This will be a big kill if he can get it. Doesn't stop the Timber Chain, but with a couple of hits, they should be able to get the kill. That was the adaptive strike, but the strength one in the end, Mac gets the kill. Shuriken does way too much damage. What a cool rotation coming out from Mac. And it was just a little bit for FY in terms of vision. If he was closer, maybe a couple of units, he would have been able to spot the bounty. Ori does have a track on himself. He'll be fine. Bottom lane, Cox, caught, Cox dead. The Naga Siren has already been struggling in the lane. If we look at the difference between him and the Troll, it's not even his rune. Something GEEK fam might be aware of, is they really are keeping their distance. Oh, Mirana gets caught. Does have a leap, but will never get a chance to use it. With 2 centaurs being available, the stuns are insane. And sometimes even if you leap, using the trap on top lane, might decide to go for a fight. And there it is, going for Bach. She stops him. And it is gonna be Mac. God, this is what we were talking about. Smash that bully into the ground. And it is gonna be AZURE getting themselves the biggest kill they can on the map. 5.4k net worth on the bounty. Desperately trying to go around the map and do something. Just can't do it. They found Mac. Moonlight Shadow gonna be used. Doesn't matter though, because they have the dust. Nice jump in for M5. Both of them dodge. The arrow still going for him with the trample. Should be enough for the kill. And Mac is dead. Scam next on the menu. Doesn't have a stun for 2 seconds. But even if he has, he cannot stun everybody. He's just gonna get cut down in half by Bach, who gets himself into a fight. They thought everything was going well. You were winning your mid lane so hardly, and now you're just gonna be losing the Raxes. No commitment there from AZURE. They just get themselves back while Ori goes in and stuns 3 of them. It's gonna be a little fishy, but immediately turns back to himself, and they do bring down Scam, ready to end this game. AZURE, they feel like they cannot die, and their feeling is 100% right. GEEK fam helpless underneath the 2 solar crests, BKB on the Primal Beast. Okay, smoke behind. They want to find somebody. If they could kill that BKB, that would be huge. Or a Manta. Either one of those, it is gonna help. Tianming gonna be caught. Gonna have the Hand of God right now. Uses it immediately. Doesn't want to die. Mac has his BKB going forward. At least kill the Chen. You cannot kill anybody there. Too tanky. And you're just not. They come close to the Troll, who starts destroying every single one of them. At least the Adaptive Strike will finish off the Chen, but at the cost of a core and the support. And this push will continue. They have a Siege Creep that you haven't killed. No glyph on the side of GEEK fam, and this is gonna be another lane of Rax. At least you got the tier 2 in the mid lane, but for how long? For as long as AZURE. Diva's gonna be used. Bach running in. The Earth Spike from the line, completely off the mark. GEEK fam, they feel the pressure. They're even starting to make some basic mistakes, at least in the backlines. With the Naga Siren Illusions, they're doing something. The creeps from the bottom lane are coming in. Ori pops the BKB, goes in onto the line. Once him dead, will be able to get him. There is a buyback available if Scam wants to come back into the game. Cox just throwing out some nets, being a nuisance, but nobody really cares. Lu again standing his ground and making sure that you have no Raxes. The GG is called. 22 minutes and 30 seconds. Not even 25 minutes is needed for AZURE to win their first game in Best of 5 Grand Finals and get themselves... I mean, what can you... entirety of its duration on his some social media. Was it Twitter? Was it X? Not sure. Jing will be going down, so we are going to be seeing a first blood. That is a very nice snipe coming out from the techies. It's not gonna be an easy one. I expected him to go for the phase boots as well. Though, when the Lifestealer gets the phase boots, it's already a problem. Rolling Thunder, Mac with the TP is gonna be turning around this gang. Natsumi is dropping low. Oh, what a blinding light just in time. Tianming now, he's gonna be feeling what FY felt yesterday. Pango has the amplified damage, 12-1 charges as well. Nice shield crash there. Wants to finish off for FY. The refresh, not gonna be good enough as he doesn't leave the stun. It's gonna be the creeps that finish him off. 2 cores dead, just like that. The first rotation of the Pango. Catastrophic. catastrophic. It was a good idea, but good kill with the Storm. In a very aggressive position. It is gonna be GEEK that scouts him. Shadow Realm immediately, but that static remnant does hurt him anyways. Nice dodge, of course, onto the Curse Crown and the finger to finish it off. Actually, only the stun onto him. Ori has more than enough mana to finish this one off on his own. Goes into the Bramble, very scary. The mana will be refilled there on max, so another Swashbuckle comes out. Not nearly enough damage until he has that Diffusal Blade. Such a huge amount of money here, and of course, huge amount of money for our viewers as well. If you click the banner down below, promo code DXB2024 up to $50 first bet bonus is scam. Is gonna be 241 gold bonus for Tianming, who inside of the arena will pay for his sins. So there will be another explosion this time around. Oh no, his team smoked. Now they're gonna find him. They don't have any vision at the moment, but they should know where Natsumi's sentry is gonna be placed. Smoke breaks Natsumi in the trees. The sticky bomb comes over. Ori sees him. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. They pull him out of that TP, and he just gets blown to smithereens. Tianming with a blast off finishes off the kill. Meanwhile, mid lane, FY might suffer the same fate as the enemy carry, and that's exactly what's going to be happening while Lu rotates, tries to get GEEK. No revenge will be there for his support. Lu will need to continue farming. That's about it. He has the armlet, took the tower in the top lane, and now working towards the Radiance, while the Troll, who is dead for another 6 goes. They don't have the blink on the line. He is going for a shard first, kind of a classic approach, and he's baiting them to come from the other side to separate. If he gets the rage off, definitely gonna go a nice spear. And now into Terrorize, he gets the rage off. It wasn't comboed perfectly. While other part, they found Mac. And that's your main team fight hero. Goes for the infest. Lifestealer still in trouble, and with the battle chance, he'll be going down. It's a 1-for-1. AZURE, they want to punish this. They will be sandwiching GEEK fam, who really don't have that many spells. The arena is down in the Terrorize as well. Sticky Bomb doesn't connect. They know where their enemies are, but you need some vision. There. On the little bridge, they do find the Keeper of Light taking a lot of damage, but the Storm needs to be very careful. Pavis will be protecting him for now. Zip away, one more hit, gets the kill. Natsumi next on the menu, doesn't have the battle trance, has to be very careful. Goes with the Whirling Axis, that's gonna be delaying this kill a little bit longer. And the Remnant from Ori is not gonna be connecting. Ori very low, but has the Aphotic Shield on himself, and he still lives. Buyback a little bit too late. Swashbuckle. Finally, the Pango is back in the world of the living. Can they stop the TP? No, Ori's out. Bramble Maze just not in time. Oh boy, you... Mac wants to push out the mid lane. They don't want their mid lane tower to fall. Once your mid lane tower falls, you can very easily catch somebody. Spear into an arena. Beautifully done yet again. This time around, the Terrorize will connect, and you will not get anything off. Pavis, a little bit too late there from the techies, who's gonna get stunned up as well. Will have the blast off, but will you ever get out of this stun? The reactive taser does pop, but in the end, so does his HP. This is gonna be Mac that gets the kill with the final right click. Smoke does come out. BKB on the Troll. They want to fight Max. Swashbuckle there. Gets that to the side. FY starts draining everybody while the Storm finds Skem in the backlines. I'm gonna kill your captain. Lightning Light does stop him there for a second, but the Witch Blade does get the kill in the end. Becky's going forward. Is gonna be stopped by the God's Rebuke as Lu has the rage. It needs to be running away. Gonna have the armlet as well. Dark Willow protecting herself. Terrorize will be coming out, and GEEK will survive while the Lifestealer is getting beat up by the Troll. You do not win this mad fight. He gets kicked in the curve there from Cox, and that finishes him off. Bach, that was a long ass TP. Doesn't get the connection with the spear, however. Mars had it on cooldown, but a huge fight for the side of GEEK fam. Finally, they get themselves a fight victory. Not in this game, but a Dollar Land tournament in February here at BETBOOM Dacha. The Aegis does go towards Ori. The smoke will be used immediately. They know that the enemies are coming. The Ori will be jumping in. He wants Cox, doesn't have the BKB just yet. That's really gonna be bad. If he does die immediately, Curse Crown gonna be removed into the finger. He's dead. Yule's a little bit too late. Ori still completely fine. Rolling Thunder. It is time to bail. You're in a 4 versus 5 scenario with the Storm having an Aegis. This is not a fight that you can take any longer. With this Aegis and the Mars being dead, the tier 2 tower will fall 100%, and there's not really much that GEEK fam can do about it. Cox. BKB at the ready. The Storm does jump in. Who's he gonna be finding? It's gonna be a Hex onto the Troll. Can they finish him off? The arena will come out there, definitely protecting him. Natsumi will be fine. Pops the BKB, turns around. GEEK will be the first casualty of war, but Storm dies as well. TP out from Natsumi. He knows he has to do it right now. They don't have anything to go through the BKB. Mac goes for Rolling Thunder, meaning that everybody is out. Aegis goodbye. You got a support kill. Not too bad for GEEK fam. Immediately though, look at the TPs towards the bottom lane. They know where Mac He's staying next to his vision, so he's expecting this fast move. Mars. No BKB. Cox has been found. That is a very dead Mars, especially with the Lion coming over. FY will make sure that Fishy doesn't go anywhere. Hex stun. And the damage from the storm, more than enough. That's pretty cool. I really like that item from the lifestealer. Mac was spotted. Ori is gonna be waiting for somebody. Actually jumps in onto Jing. I'm not sure you can get the skill this spear. That's connect. BKB ready on Ori. And how do you actually survive? He gets the kill, gets away. The infest immediately gives him a little bit more of his HP. That this is a problem. They're protecting him with the solar crest. Where's the shield? Not gonna be there in time. Lou standing his ground inside of the arena. It's gonna be a spear onto Bach. Troll doesn't have his ult any longer, and now with the finger, he is just dead. Glimmer Cape trying to protect him there, but there were sentries in place already. Nice jump in from Qianming. He does find the Pango, slows him down. But the bombs, they're not gonna be exploding in time. He still has the shield crash shield, so won't be able to take any damage. You need to be aware that the hero doesn't have a buyback. If you're next to an enemy outpost or a enemy base and you go for a play like that in a full-on team fight, that could be a recipe for disaster for AZURE. Or Skim. Bach just finds him, now has a blink. Blink and good luck getting away from this guy. Level 20 on the troll. Good luck dealing physical damage to this guy. 54 armor. Jump in from Bach. He wants the silence with the Mac. Won't be able to get it immediately. Jump in from the storm. Ori pops the BKB. They want the troll dead. Follow up stuns. The Terrorize not there in time. They just annihilated the troll. And what are you gonna do without your carry? You're gonna run like the cowards that you are. While the line is just draining everybody. At least Geek fam can feel good about something. That's 60 seconds on the sidelines for the troll. No buyback. No power crest on him. Increase the attack speed. Gives him that shield and a jump in from the storm. He does find Cox. Draining his mana. Glimmer Cape will be protecting him, but now they just turn around on the Pango. How are you gonna protect two of your cores? You're gonna protect neither. Ori on his own there with a little help of the Lion stun, but the other three, they deal with Mac. No issue. It's very hard to say that anything other than a 3-0 is gonna be expected, or maybe Geek fam, you can make something happen right now, or maybe in the draft of the next game. This is the worst hero to break their smoke. They even start attacking the illusion. They have revealed their positioning. And maybe this is for the better, because that fight wouldn't have looked good for them. The Sword Spirit going on to Natsumi immediately. BKB ulti, and now he's gonna be pulled away. The haste from the storm gonna be used. He has been disarmed. Goodbye ulti, goodbye BKB, goodbye troll. Cox next on the menu. He does use the spirit there next on the two of them, but Lou did have his rage, so doesn't care much about it. At least they're gonna be losing the line, but look at the back line. It is gonna be Scam going down as well. Goodbye Captain Mac. Gonna be bashed immediately. Lifestealer, even luck is on their side. Everything is on the side of AZURE, while only death and destruction is what's being brought to Geek fam. Blink dagger on Cox. He will blink, and no, he won't blink. He will not be allowed. Ori without mana is standing his ground and fighting the Parasma will not allow it to blink. Maybe he can kill Ori. Forget about it. Ori is too strong. Actually uses the God's Rebuke, gets him down. Parasma finishes him off, and that's gonna be gem on the deck. Everybody has a buyback on the side of Geek fam, and they're gonna be using it. The thing is, do AZURE want to stop? Look at the speed at which they push. Lou, he doesn't feel any fear. Still has the Aegis, hasn't been taken down. Storm has a buyback. Same is true for FY if they want to use it. Water response, and they're gonna be pulling him with the harpoon. Now looking through somebody else. Lou trying to find a target, and Cox will be his target. That's a dieback. 105 seconds on the sidelines while Scam is trying to send out those Illuminates to do something. In the end, Bach is just gonna be healed up from them. The Cursed Crown onto the Abaddon. Is he gonna remove it? No, he's just gonna be stunning the Lifestealer as well, as the Brambles do continue to spread, but not enough to deter the push of AZURE, who get themselves the Mega Creeps and who get themselves the victory in game number 2 as well. Now 2 games ahead in the best of 5 grand finals. It's gonna be 4 games in a row that they have won versus Geek fam, and this team just doesn't have a response there. It's deservingly so. So Dark Willow on the other side from the Silken Bola. Cool. Geek fam out for blood. They are definitely mad about what has been happening there. Come back. Yeah, there it is with the flame break. Bach is looking dead with the blood grenade, trying to run away. A couple of more hits. No way, no way. He lives. Look at the divine favor. Nope, not enough. Oh, Mars a lot of one charges, and he was Let's have that bottle as Ming. Now he is in trouble. He's gonna try to heal himself up with the Divine Favor. It's only level 1. Nice flame break while Jing runs away. Lou is getting low as well. You have to be careful, but they don't want to get low on the side. Okay, and there's the ulti from the Zeus. Finishes off Jing. It's gonna be a 1-for-1. Creep. This tornado, hell annoying, but it will be expiring. Jing will try to get the stack himself. Let's see just how much of it Ming can actually steal. But let's not be looking at the stacks, as top lane Bach is in trouble and Geek Fam will surround him once again. Just like in game 1, Mac is gonna try to bully Bach, and for now, successfully doing so. Meanwhile, Jing, he went into a fight with Ming, but Ori is gonna make it just not so fair. Zeus comes over, gets himself a kill. There's going to be a second one for the Zeus and second one for AZURE in general, as Natsumi on the top lane. Him and Mac, they do drop the arena. Shadow Realm protecting FY. One more hit. The Curse Crown not allowing him to do so. Mac, he is going to get drunk there from the Cinder Brew. Ori going to be rotating as well. Does have the TP. Of course, Ori is going to be saving the Lightning Bolt for the time being with the Phase Boots. Mars should have the movement speed necessary to get himself away, and that's going to improve your viewing experience. So considering we have such great production, casters, everything here, I really don't need to improve it at all. Hand of God! Not enough. Hand of God did touch, blocking the mid lane tower from Lu. This is just a little bit of a distraction. Bach is losing his Earth Panda. Has to be very careful as they turn their sights onto the Dark Willow with a spear next to the tower. That's gonna be a very dead FY. Nice Blink Dagger usage. Ori does have his ulti. The damage output is really high, especially there with the Phylactery. They still haven't used the arena and then won't be needing to use it to kill the supports of AZURE. A fight going in favor of Geek Fam, keeping themselves in this series, showing just what they're capable of, and they are capable of so much more than what they have shown so far in the best of 5 grand finals. Lu next on the menu. Where's the Solar Bind? Doesn't have the ulti on the keeper, so Lu will be able to escape, but that just means that he's not farming. Meanwhile, bottom, Batrider gets his ulti off the Bedlam, will still finish him off as he's stunned up by the Curse Crown ulti from the Zeus, just to scout him out. AZURE want to know what they're up against, and they're up against the full force of Geek Fam, so it's time to bail. You have lost all 3 of them. So run away, TP out. Mars is coming. Spear. That was hella close. Ori plays on the edge. Natsumi, he stayed all alone. What is happening? You will roar. That's bonus moments with the Cursed Crown. We'll make sure that he stays in the place. The Terrorize will be used as well. Natsumi running away, but you will never run away from this. Split was used. They want Jing as well. Can he get him up in the air there with the Cyclone? Oh, what a nice usage there of the Astral Pull, just pushing himself up onto the high ground to find a bonus skill, and this should open up the mid lane tower. Glyph is available on the side of Geek Fam, but you don't really want to use it for this. They have an arena, no Hand of God, it was used there. Geek Fam can decide to go for it. Lu knows this is dangerous. He's gonna stay behind. You didn't have the resources to take the other vermin with the other bugs. Geek Fam, they really want to fight, and AZURE, they've had enough being stuck in their base. Bach coming forward, he's gonna get silenced up. No, the Hand of God will make sure that he's fine. It's okay. Now the Harpoon onto that Chen. The Hand of God, it cannot heal him all that much. Terrorize will be used from the BKBs, does absolutely nothing. AZURE, they're helpless. Luna didn't even pop the BKB, didn't even attempt to go for that fight. Bach, he might have survived the first time, and what's gonna happen now? He's dead. So wait, does this apply the spell? No. Got the split off. They got the Hand of God off, and it didn't change a damn thing. Now without the Terrorize, the Roar, the Harpoon, bye-bye Dark Willow. Actually, the Curse Card is gonna be keeping it in place. This is maybe a chance for them to turn it around. No, not a way in hell. You're getting the kills. Cox are running away. AC protecting him. Natsumi next on the menu. They're gonna be focusing on the carry hero of the enemies, but the 2 lanes of Rax, actually, the second one staying alive. You only lost the one. Overly aggressive move from Geek Fam, and that Fam as Jing with the Glimmer Cape going for a hunt. Won't be finding anyone just yet. Nice Manta dodge there, no grab for him, but they do have the Roar. They do have the Spear to the edge of the arena, and they pull him back with the Harpoon. No chance in hell that the Luna survives. 70 seconds on the sidelines, and that should be it for this game 3. Those AZURE, they're not giving up just yet. Lincoln's here protecting from the lasso, taking it easy. Now we'll go for a smoke with Mac leading the charge with his refresher, double BKB, double arena. And there's the spear into an arena. Immediate heal on the Mars. He didn't pop the BKB immediately. Lou has the BKB. He'll be able to get it up, but immediately the roar. No link is on him. A follow-up lasso as well. And goodbye, Luna. They still have another arena to work with if they want to. Buyback from the Dark Willow. Bach running forward. Does have the split. He wants to buy as much time, but there's a spear into arena. You didn't want to use it at the time. Does have a buyback or a link is going to be broken on the Zeus, who's trying with his lightning hands to keep the enemies away. Natsumi standing his ground. The Zeus is tickling him, especially the Glimmer K being there. Buyback from Bach. He is back here to do some damage to Natsumi. Lotus Orb. He'll be protected. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He'll lose the Aegis. But look at the back lines. Jump in from Mac, jump in from Cogs. They both have Blink Daggers. They're going to be making short work of the Chen. Mac still has that BKB. But now without the Aegis, you have to be very, very careful. Only bringing out the range Draxes with all of this. But you do force out 3 of the buybacks and kill the Luna once again, increasing your lead and just one step closer to game 4 of the best of 5 grand finals. They are still in it. They are goodbye, Ancient. No more cooldown reduction for you. Nullifier connects on the Brewmaster. He'll be fine. That's Atlas resistance protecting him. Mac pops the BKB. Ori pops the BKB as well. Lincoln Sphere protecting him from the lasso, but not from the roar. Now the second arena will be used as well. How long will your BKB last, Ori? Well, long enough for me to use all of my spells and turn around and destroy you, Lou. And Ori just annihilate the enemies. Natsumi next on the menu, trying to run away. Not gonna be happening with the Kanda slow. And with the right clicks, Lou gets a triple. Zeus just standing his ground and winning the man fights when Lou comes in and just deals the massive amounts of damage that was needed to bring them all down from them. He used everything on the Zeus. That was a 9-second BKB. It was a lower BKB. We would have been different, and now Scam in trouble as well. That's a gem. Even more gold, even more of a difference with the Curse Crown. He's gonna stay in place while FY is the one who claims the kill, that claims the gem. And while Cox, he's doing something nice as well. It will be Tian Ming dead. A constellation prize for Geek Fam. Cogs does have a BKB. He's down to 6 seconds now. Maybe slowed down by the Cinder Brew and the Shiva. Maybe it's time to just TP away, my friend. Because this Bach Brewmaster, he packs a punch. Won't be able to kill him, but gets pretty damn close. Could have been a team wipe. Nice play from Cog. He's the one that's going to be taking you to victory. Doesn't have a buyback through 3.5 minutes. That is a good timing for them to go, especially with only a minute left on the Aegis refresher. No longer in the backpack for the Beastmaster. Flying. They found the Luna. They got the spear off. He's still inside of it, trying to protect it with everything they had. Oh god, he is dead. Bye-bye Luna. Bye-bye Rapier. Bye-bye 3-0 victory for AZURE. Geek Fam, though they did use quite a lot there. Where's the Rapier though? It is gonna be on Natsumi. He is the one that is holding the sword of power at this moment. And his damage is overwhelming. They're not even looking to go for the throne. They want to take this slowly. There is still one more resource protecting the Zeus. Not for a long enough period of time. There it is. He jump in the 4-step. Ori just jumping around his battle. He's gonna be lassoed. He needs to die. Ori gonna be roared. Gonna be lassoed, taking a lot of damage. Bach jumps into the backline. Cogs does so as well as he finishes off the supports there. Bach gonna be stunned up. No buyback on him. No split. It is gonna be a 3 versus 4. And you do not have 2 of your cores on the side of AZURE losing their Raxes. And now the Mega Creeps are coming in inside of the arena. You all fall spear through their hearts and through their heads. Destroy them. Natsumi is the one doing the most damage with the Rapier that was on the deck, bought by the Luna, but used by the Beastmaster. And a 50,000 gold lead in 50 minutes. Geek Fam from the Mars was insane. Him deleting. That's a carry Slardar or a carry Magnus. We'll find the better end of it for sure. Which, leading the charge. Ori places a ward under the guise of the smoke, so it's not gonna be found. Smoke breaks. FY. Who does he find? It's gonna be Natsumi. He didn't skill up the rage. Goes forward to fight. Blood grenade onto multiple heroes. Phoenix is very low. No armor. No nothing. And that's gonna be 2 kills for them. Make it 3. Maybe even make it 4. Mac is gonna be just continuing to spread the lightning, to spread the pain, and the fish. He wants to cook him as well. But Bach is more in the stats department. And finally, the Batrider will get what? Oh, if there was ever a start that Geek Fam were dreaming of, this is... Deuce is just gonna be farming the stack here. Stealing it from the enemies. Magnus, he really needed that gold. Maybe they can punish Zeus. Heavenly Jump is ready. There will be a stun on Magnus with Bach coming over. It's in the river, so Zeus is not going to be nearly as fast enough with the bash. With the crush and with a couple of more hits, Bach will get himself and his team on the board finally after 7 minutes of attempts. It will be on the most farmed hero on the map, so definitely nice. Considering the difference between him and the Magnus, this is a huge... For now, with the Midas being bought on the offlaner, AZURE, they have a 0% win chance now. Blue caught. They have the lasso as well. Is looking very much dead. They don't even need to use it. They're going to be using it on the Phoenix, who has the Icarus dive. But the question is, will you be able to get yourself away? And the answer is a very quick no, with Natsumi bringing in the pain with the right clicks. So Natsumi seeing easy to grab somebody from the river. And you can see that GEEK fam, they want to take it down. Egg is available. X-Torrent gonna be used. There is a lasso as well. I don't think he's dying before he uses his egg. Gonna be going very aggressively and places the egg, baiting them in onto the RP. They do lose the Batrider as AZURE. They're not gonna be getting away from the egg. Zeus has been infested. He's very tanky and has the Arcane Rune. This is not a hero that you want to fight. That's a good spell to force out, however, and it will on the other side as well. AZURE, they have one on Ori, looking towards the Zeus, but not having your mid lane tower. This is not going to be an easy grab. Mac out the greed for the regen rune will kill him. RP into Skewer back. They don't have a finger, so I'm not sure if the damage will be enough. Heavenly Jump will get used there to the side. Mac still alive, not for long. Will be going down, doesn't even take down the regen rune. So AZURE, they get a little bit of a present from NoobfromUA, and he just blinks himself out. Scam tries to get some vision on the high ground there, won't be able to do it. Lu, however, get caught by the X there. In the backline though, Bach has found his use. He does have the Heavenly Jump to the side and the boat. It will drown the fish. Egg has been used. It is gonna be enough. Ori has the RP, won't use it on Natsumi. Maybe could have gone for it. There is an infest going into Mag, the swap as well, using everything to save, and we still don't have a single casualty. RP still at the ready. Bach not very healthy. There will be a lasso in a second, and FY is looking like he's gonna be caught. Ori has been caught by the X as well. Torrent as well. FY still alive, not for long. Natsumi coming in. Ori threatening with the RP. He sees that there's no use in using it right now. Cox is gonna be marked by the amplified damage. He wants to get away because this tower with the glyph is destroying all of them, especially the guy without the armor jumping in onto Mac. He's gonna be looking very much dead. It is gonna be a 3-4-2. Another bloody fight with Jing dropping low as well. Doesn't want to be another casualty of war. Not Mac. He wants the E-Blade. And finally, GEEK fam will go for a smoke. You're gonna be fighting into the Aegis. Everybody on AZURE is together. Lifestealer infested onto the Ancient Granite Golem. So he doesn't care about a static link. The Razor is coming over. Zeus trying to scout. There's the jump. The instant hex. Not on the battery. They found him, but FY is still gonna be dead. And Bach following really quickly afterwards. So much damage on the side of GEEK fam. Your Aegis means nothing. Phoenix trying to TP away. X in a second. He won't have it in time. Scam was trying his best to come there to get the third kill, but it won't happen. AZURE, despite the Aegis, they cannot mount up a fight. If dollar bonus on your first bet, and if you want a bonus on your first deposit, Dacha 24 up to a $500 first deposit bonus, as Lu gonna be depositing around 800 gold into the combined bank of GEEK fam. So Lu, pretty dead. Very aggressive positioning right now. Still no BKBs on the other side. This is a perfect time for GEEK fam to fight. This Aegis on the side of AZURE, they're trying to use it just for farming. Ori, he does catch the Batrider. He's gonna get the RP off and finish him off there with a kill. The Corrosive Haze does help him in that. It is gonna be a 1-for-1. No lasso has been used. I mean, when you see somebody that big running towards you, feels like Dwayne Johnson in movies, right? Untouchable, too strong, too fast. The most athletic guy ever. Lu pushed back. Nice Manta usage. You can't get the lasso off. They found Jing. They need to kill him, and the Finger of Death will finish him off. Torrent onto the Magnus. The Lifestealer. He leaves the Ancient, and Lu is taking his damage away. The egg is gonna be used. Scam gonna be absolutely demolished by Lu, who is so strong at this point. Mac could be next on the menu. There are some BKB charges down the drain as Ori's looking towards Cogs, but he won't be able to take him. How half the gold lead? It was 6-7k. Now only 3. GEEK fam, all of their heroes are in a smoke. They picked themselves up. Egg will be up in 6 seconds. And Magnus, can you get a blink out as the BKB? Scam just runs forward, places a ward. Ori makes his presence known, pops the BKB. He's gonna be lassoed. So I don't think you can kill him. They do find the lifesteal, use the RP onto him, and the swap will be coming onto the wrong target. Natsumi is dead. Now going for the egg. That's not going to be happening with the heals. Ori is still going to be surviving. It's a disastrous fight for GEEK fam. And I don't know what the hell were they thinking. Also, Scam making a long one as AZURE are in a smoke. They need a good hold onto the twin gates, but coming onto this outpost. That's where AZURE are gonna mount their fight. Scam very aggressive, gonna be scouting the outpost with the wave of terror, jumping in onto Bach. He didn't get the BKB off. Great way, and the RP onto the ground. The ulti from the Zeus in a perfect timing. He wasn't expecting that one. Ori FY will get slowed down. Will be the second casualty of war. E-Blade onto him to protect him for the time being, but in the end he will still die. Phoenix pull back again. No egg for you, no die for you, no life for you. GEEK fam, they get themselves a really nice fight, and that Centaur stun looking to steal a Tormentor. They already have a shard on the Phoenix and on the line, but you would like to be able to steal this one. Natsumi, nah, he's actually catching both of them. The RP, not going to be using it just yet. Natsumi does infest into the Slaughter, gets out immediately. And the buyback from the Vengeful Spirit TPs onto the outpost that was overtaken there in the triangle. It's time maybe for GEEK fam to bail. Nothing big was used there, and the egg is coming back from cooldown. You need to be very careful when approaching that for GEEK fam, but definitely a safer and faster TP. Ancient Granite Golem infested. Oak from AZURE. Ori, he's in invis. They know he's there. Skewer away. He's fine. And Lincolns breaks that one. FY gonna be going for a Ghost Scepter. Doesn't save you whatsoever. And the Phoenix next on the menu with the lasso onto Bach. An easy fight. Easiest fight in the world for them. Lou is running away. Razor needs to be the first one in front, and he's gonna be next on the menu. He used the Satanic to run away. Is it gonna be enough damage? No. With the BKB, the 8-second one, he gets himself out. Takes up flight with the Aviana's Feather, but this just means... Where's the Lincoln Sphere? Yeah, the Razor. But there's the Aegis. There's the lasso. The Lifestealer coming over, and with the X, the Magnus is gonna be in trouble. They stop his Skewer, and now they're gonna stop his TP. He is hoping to maybe get a blink away. Never going to be happening. Will be taken down. Nice attempt there with the harpoon to get himself closer to the crease, but in the end he'll get ran down and finished off. Staying inside the Trickster's Cloak, doesn't have a TP. They stopped it there with the Nimbus most likely. Tier 3 did fall, but this does leave the Lifestealer all alone. Gonna be hexed up and bashed up until he's dead. Schem is in a good position to swap him out, but the rest of GEEK fam, they need to come over. They need to help. RP is at the ready. Natsumi, not gonna be RP just yet. This Bog jumps into the backlines, finds Schem, has to pop the BKB to stop the stun. Invest onto Cogs, the Yules will keep him in place, and the egg will be coming out. Ori, he has the RP, he's gonna be waiting for it. Schem needs to stay in a good position to swap them out, and will be able to do just that, but they bring them into the egg, into a 3-man RP. The damage is still not enough into a double Nimbus. They cannot finish off Natsumi, but he can finish off them. This Zeus winning the fight. Lou is trying to get the damage off of Natsumi, so this Lifestealer definitely not gonna be as scary as he is. The fast teammates kind of gets destroyed. Jink first. Not sure what he was doing there, but whatever the case, he's just gonna use. Tried him just yet. FY will be found. The Scatix Cap not really gonna help you all that much. The Ghost Scepter, however, will, but he does get taken down, and that's the gem on the deck. They did, however, buy a new one. Still gonna be a nice grab here in a 4 versus 5 scenario with Magnus hunting as the Invis finds an Natsumi. Lotus Orb was used on him. The RP gonna be used, but the 4-staff onto the high ground. Natsumi is fine. Razor though taking his damage is gonna be infesting the Phoenix. Phoenix uses the egg backline though. Bach keeping everybody away. Natsumi no more damage, but he has the movement speed and will swap of Schem. He'll be fine. They can't get on top of him any longer now. Going for Bach. He wants to heal. The E-Blade though, you maybe shouldn't have used that one. He wanted to heal by Natsumi, but that doesn't matter. He is just way too strong, overwhelming him. I cannot die. You want my damage. I want your life. Lou will finally pop the BKB and the buyback from Bach. Coming in, he marks Cox. There is no buyback on Natsumi. That is so huge. He's missing 2k gold. He just spent all of his money. Schem, Fuels. It is going to be a safe Fuels from the self-use from the Phoenix as well, but at least they get the kill onto Schem and regain their gem back. That's going to be 2 buybacks on the... threaten the base a little bit, but there's gonna be a smoke for side of GEEK fam going from the back lines. The Batrider, he is infested, and who does he want? He's looking towards the line. The RP onto the 2 of them, and now the Static Link is coming through. Only onto the Batrider, but that doesn't matter because Luke, he does have a refresher. Egg is gonna be used. Bash and another RP, of course, gonna be used as well. They are not moving. The Lighter, he wants to move, but he can't, and especially with the egg stunning him again. 2 heroes that are dead. Is this over? Is AZURE finally going to land? Schem, He is the captain, and he will go down with the ship as well. But you still have 3 heroes, one of which is gonna again doesn't have its use. Alright, of course he has it. And Fly Stealer gonna be you there, stunned up as well. The bashes are coming. Scam is there with the swap. So he puts himself in an uncomfortable position. If they can kill the Phoenix, that's huge. The RP that's come out, but without the egg, do you really win this fight? They do have another RP. It's on all of them, but still, they're not doing enough damage. Who says so? They're gonna start smashing them all down. And with that, we'll be taking themselves to the LAN. Dubai on the 4th of February. We'll be waiting for AZURE, who killed 3 heroes, and they don't have buybacks. They actually killed 4. Zeus did have the money to come back into the game, and despite the Phoenix dying, he now has 2 more eggs to play with, and you do not have enough heroes to shove out these waves. The Zeus going into the backlines, maybe he can cut the wave. No, he's not gonna be there in time, but they will have the glyph to kill the next wave. So maybe, just maybe, the Zeus can buy time. He's looking towards the bottom lane, and he'll deal with that first. Now this is gonna be too huge of a damage amount. The egg will be used in a very aggressive manner. Ulti from the Zeus trying to kill the Phoenix, not gonna be happening. He's just trying to do as much damage as possible. Needs to come back to the base, exactly what he's gonna be doing. He refreshes on the egg. Everybody dropping low there from the damage of Zeus, and the Kunkka has the buyback as well, but you need to buy another 40 seconds. The Lifestealer has a buyback coming in. They're still not giving up, Geek fam. They want to win this one, but another egg will be there with the Aeolus protecting the line. Here comes the fleet. They want to stop that burning of the egg. Buyback from the Slaughter wants to come back into the fight, and another boat will be stunning up the Phoenix. Doesn't have the buyback. Louis also in a lot of trouble without his Satanic. Is looking very much dead, and the tidal waves are gonna be bringing them in. AZURE, they didn't manage to win. Lion with the open wounds. We're gonna be opening up your head. He's gonna start draining them out, but we will drain your life from you. Natsumi gets a triple after he has just gotten the money for the buyback in the last possible moment. This will be taken. Smoke from AZURE. You know there's no ulti on the Zeus. He can refresh it, however. Wrap around Ori. Will he find somebody? He's thinking twice about going up there. Bach, he starts the fight. Lifestealer has been caught. Gonna be skewered to the side. The RP only onto Cox, but Infest immediately use. The boats are coming through. Lasso onto Bach. The egg does pop, but there's gonna be another one with the RP onto multiple heroes. Natsumi, the one in that E-Blade will be protecting him. While Scam, he doesn't have the swap just yet, but there's gonna be a second egg. The second RP, and Natsumi finally dies, but then it's only the Aegis, and you used everything. So what now? What do you have left in the tank? Well, there's gonna be leaving the Phoenix, so he's left there, and that's gonna be a 1 fight for the side of Geek fam. This one, yeah, Kunkka is missing a buyback, but he's very hard to kill. Scam on the other hand, he should have one. Magnus is not here. Lasso onto the Phoenix. No egg for you. Does have a buyback, however. The TP's out. They need to be patient. Infest on the Batrider, jump in from the Magnus, cure back, but he's gonna be caught. Jinx still hunting. They should know that he's hunting. Gonna be taking up with the Firefly. And Ori, Link is broken. Lasso will be connecting. That is a huge kill if you can get it. And the Magnus is very much dead. Does have a buyback. But maybe the decision will be the same again for AZURE. Just get back. I have no idea. Boots of the Bearing used. Running in with the Lifestealer. And the Phoenix, actually, he's the one that catches the Batrider. You forgot about the Mirror Shield, my friend. So he gets a taste of his own medicine. Scam might be next. Then happy to give away 19 of his damage. Smoke from AZURE, trying to find something. They've been trying for quite some time. Cox is gonna be found. The Hex connects. They turn around on Tabak, he'll be fine. Other parts of the fight. Blue starting to get some damage into Natsui, but hasn't started draining him just yet. The egg is used. That means you run away. E-Blade protecting the Kunkka. And with the boats and the run buffs, he'll be okay. Another RP is gonna be huge. And they have one more egg to work with. They're gonna be surrounded. He returns the stun onto himself. That's not gonna be looking good. Now another RP, one more of them, and Louis starting to dish out the damage for all up stuns. Can the Razor win this one for his team? Natsumi stunning his ground. You cannot stand your ground versus this guy. The buybacks from Geek fam, are they gonna be enough? You don't have any spells to work with though. Natsumi, he has to run away, has the BKB still to play with, as the line didn't buy back. That's only one buyback that AZURE might need to use, but Geek fam, they did use quite a lot of those. They want to buy time for their Lion. Also, creeps coming from every side. Lasso onto the Razor, bash immediately onto the Batrider. They want to finish off this Razor. He needs help, and help he's not going to be able to get. Now they're playing ping pong with Ori. And we all know how easily those balls get smashed, but Ori gets himself away. Buyback from the line. Razor doesn't want to use it just yet. Still, big ultis are back. RP is there. The egg is there. Jing gonna be caught, bashed up as well. Bach destroying him, and the finger finishes him off. They also find Skem, and he is gonna be taken down as well. That's 2 heroes without buybacks. Have they done it? Cox with TP out will be successful. Hex connects, but he's only gonna be a frog in his base. So that you want to disregard. Puts a travel 2 on the slaughter. He will be able to join his team, and there it is in just 2 seconds. He comes over, ulti from the Zeus, doing some damage from afar. They need to be dealing with the creeps. Jump in from the Phoenix. Egg gonna be used, and now they found the Zeus. He's the one that does have a buyback. They will kill him once. RP is gonna have the second one if he wants to refresh. For now, yeah, he's gonna be doing it. Tracer has been infested, disarmed as well. Egg very aggressively used. There is still a glyph. Lifestealer in a very aggressive position. Does have a buyback there. Giving their lives for the Ancient. Defense of the Ancients. They stopped the RP Ori. He thought he had found somebody. And now here comes the fleet. Are gonna be having their supports in 35 seconds. You need to buy time. You need to buy more time. There is a glyph to buy you 7 more. Zeus found RP onto the 2 of them. Huge grab onto Zeus if they can kill him. The infest just not enough to heal him enough as Natsumi. Now surrounded by enemy heroes. The boat is gonna be huge, and the Razor is dead with the Rapier on the deck. Throne is still alive, and GEEK fam are doing it. Buyback from the Magnus. It is now or never. FY is attacking the throne desperately. There is no glyph, but there isn't damage either. Hex onto the Lyster. Here comes the Bat Rider. The last one will not allow that to happen. FY is dead without buyback. They have done it, GEEK fam. They have defended against all odds. No. You have to come back. You're not winning this base race. You are not winning this. It is now or never. Maybe you can get the stun onto the Lyster. He's focusing on the throne, and he's gonna be doing it much better than his opponents were doing it. The throne will fall. And with that, we are taken to a game 5. Whoever goes to the LAN 100% deserves it. Here we haven't seen for the entire series. Does lane well versus... I don't think that Cox is gonna be with the Inkswell. Nah, they have the stroke of faith. Well, Cox. Oh, they're swapping lanes. They're actually going to be sending Lu on the top lane versus a Monkey King. And this Monkey King is dead. He did get a nice bounded strike off. But with the slows, 1 more hit. FY is actually the one to get the kill with the blood grenade out of all station to get yourself a little bit more damage and armor. And he's TPing. Ding. Pretty fast buying time here, Bach. We'll take him down. Take some trees down with him as well. So win-win situation for... have gone as well as it did if they didn't do it. And Ori is just going around taking runes while Skem going around dying. Bounded strike onto FY. 2 more hits needed. He's gonna be needing 3. Make it more as the Jingo stacks do expire. There is Ori needs to use the chains just to keep Mac away. Don't touch my lunch money, my friend. Get smacked a bit. Bounty Hunter coming over. Echo Stomp not available. He does have the natural order. Has some tangles, so can get himself through the trees, but it's taking a long time. Nice chains from Mori. Just positions himself properly and moves straight from the Yellow Titan. Not enough. Shuriken follows him through and finishes the kill. That's gonna be level 6 on the Bounty Hunter now. Pretty cool. And the first bounty with both Jing and Skem, they should be able to at least attempt to get it. Nah, it's not gonna be that fast and clicking. Inkswell will not allow a TP. So Pugna is dead. Deny onto the Ancients. Not gonna be happening. AZURE do a little bit too much damage. Bach targeted. Spear into the arena. The spear misses. Bach is gonna survive through this one. Maybe Natsumi. Can't kill him with a boundless strike. Echo Stomp. Go to sleep, my friends. Natsumi. He gets woken up by the Timber Saw. Gets himself to the low ground. And actually, it's gonna be Natsumi that dies. Mac coming over. Tiaming hiding. That's so huge. That is so freaking huge. 2 supports farming some stacks. Mac will be coming over to make sure that does not happen. Sentry ward placed onto the high ground. Now the bounty knows even if he goes invis, he's gonna be spotted, but doesn't have it just yet. Janada gonna be used. Inkswell onto Skem. And here comes Buck. He will be going onto the Pugna. Echo Stomp, slowing them both down. And Elder Titan, he will be surviving, not for long. First track kill does go their way. Another one too. But Mac, he will pay with his life. Buck gets a double kill. This Timbersaw is having the time of his life. And Mars without mana, what the hell are you going to do? He does have a soul ring to use the God's Rebuke if he wants to. Stop another Timber chain. This Skem is gonna be meeting Lu right now. That's not a good usage of the Sprout, so he's looking very much that Echo Stomp not needed. Ori will come over, and in the end Ori will get the kill, even though it was Lu that worked so hard for it. This is what I was talking about. The Bounty Hunter, he did win the laning phase, but other than that, the hero is just not contributing all that much. And AZURE, they are everywhere. They are done with your shenanigans, GEEK fam. They want to go. finally on a mid laner, and Cox on the receiving end. He's the one that needs that blink as fast as possible, and he's the one that is gonna die. Oh, actually the Inkswell onto the Pugna. It doesn't allow Cox to live. Ori, the Inkswell popped onto Jing. This is not something that he wanted. Sure, you bring down the Pugna, but you don't finish off Cox. What an unfortunate turn. Fast tree. And the Timbersaw will definitely want to cut down. Oh, they found Lu. Spear will connect this time around on the mark. Bound to strike, not allowing him to battle trance. He's dead. A nice combo of spells. If he will not connect, get the dust off onto Mac and they ping him out, but they're not exactly sure where he is. Yules, they found him. They found him, and that Yules from Bach is going to be giving them another kill on the Bounty Hunter. He's only level 10 and an easy grab, but it's still a core kill nonetheless. Now he's going to be behind the Mars, who finally gets inside. Ori has a Mage Slayer. This is that Ember Spirit build. Cox, Sleight of Fist Chains. They're going to be used now. Earth Splitter as well. They split his wig. And then they finish him off. An enemy. Then you have siblings. Then your common enemy are your parents. And so on and so forth. Anyways though, Cox on the menu here. Echo Stomp as well. He cannot escape. Phantom's Embrace connects too, giving them perfect vision on him. And Ori with a Sleight of Fist finishes the job that he has started. Hit critical mass, even though he's still super strong. It's not that point where he cannot die, right? He has a Satanic and you don't touch him. So you have to go for these moves. Your Bounty Hunter, your whole lineup, the way that you come back into it is through track kills. Okay, they see Scam. That's a bait. Bound to strike onto FY. Arena is going to be nice, and FY does get taken down. It's a first track kill. BKB from the Monkey going to be used. Yule Scepter protecting himself. Bach trying to get away. And Timberchain will be able to do just that. Pugna draining Ori. He stops the drain immediately and will be finishing off instantly. While the rest of AZURE, they recuperate. They all come together. They've lost the support, but they're going to be taking a core and the support down. It is a track kill. So in terms of gold, they're occupied by Geek Fam heroes. I actually wouldn't mind him getting points in Nature's Call, just to make sure that he pushes out the waves. And Ori all alone on the map. Him and FY are playing, and FY has the shards, so you're not going to be dying. Natsumi in the trees. Lu doesn't have his Aegis any longer. It just expired, but the tower will expire as well fairly soon, while Cox gets taken down with a Inkswell and that Arcane Rune on Ember Spirit. He's just not somebody that you can touch. It looks pretty grim for Geek Fam. Map running away. They could taste the land. They could taste the victory. They thought they could mount up a reverse sweep. Average deadlift of a Dota player, I'd say around 200 kilos. They will be successful at securing their spot on LAN. Southeast Asia, they wanted their representative, but they might not get it. FY, now he's gonna be represented with a stick to his face. Uses everything in the same time. Good luck killing that. Even with a Daedalus. Monkey King does have a Crystallis, so some crit will be going his way. Scam, some damage will be going his way. The Crep, it's not. Still keeping your chances of going to LAN alive. Just kidding, pretty much. It's almost impossible. Bounty Hunter pops the BKB to run away. He's a speedy guy. Let's see, is there gonna be an ensnare? There will be a Yules just in time. It looked like he was gonna be able to end it there, but the TP, but the Yules. The Sprout onto the show. He still stays inside of it. He's going to be taking some damage, but pretty much doesn't care. No glyph. The first tier 4 is dead, actually. Not just that. Wolfsman once again up. Bound Strike will connect. He can get the BKB off and the ulti. No Lu. For now, he's just going to be running away. They didn't lose the Mars. Mac going very aggressively, and his BKB is going to be expiring fairly soon, which means that his life will expire fairly soon as well. In the end, Geek Fam, they do admit defeat. They type GG, and we have the winners of the close qualifier here in Southeast Asia and China. It's gonna